If you have been feeling just completely overwhelmed by social media, but you also know that you need to show up more to help you grow your business, then this series for the month of February is going to be perfect for you. We are going to be covering all things social media. I will be sharing the behind the scenes look at my content planning strategy, how I write captions for my posts, how I utilize engagement on social media to help me grow my audience, and then most importantly, how I use social media to sell my offers and grow my revenue. I cannot wait to jump into this series with you, and I hope that you will also join us for the Social Stationer Challenge, which we are currently in the midst of. It is not too late to join us. This is a challenge where we are coming together as a community of stationers, and we are supporting each other through this commitment to show up on social. You will get so many resources to help make this commitment easier for you, and it is just going to be a really powerful exercise of seeing the impact of showing up on social media. Do you realize the power of showing up on social media for your business? I know that it can feel so overwhelming, and sometimes we just want to throw it to the side and say, well, it doesn't really matter. I don't need to be on social media. However, I want to challenge you to think about what is true when it comes to the mere act of showing up. When you are on social media in your stories and making regular posts on your feed, you are significantly increasing the number of people who are coming across your page and learning about your services and your offers. That increase in the number of people who come across your page and find out about you will have a direct correlation with an increase in inquiries and in the number of people who reach out to work with you. Therefore, you are going to actually book more clients because of this and grow your business significantly. Almost 90% of my inquiries come through Instagram. And so Instagram alone has had a massive role in the growth that I have experienced in my business. I know it can feel scary. I know it's overwhelming. I know sometimes we just wake up and think, oh, I just don't even want to be on social media today. But I want to challenge you to use this month of February to just commit to taking a small step every single day. Just a step in the direction of showing up more. And if you join us in this challenge and in this series, you are going to see so many tools and resources and encouragement to help you get through this first month. And I guarantee you it will feel easier after that. Not only does social media give you a platform to get in front of potential clients, which is a huge part of it, but it also gives you an opportunity to network with other wedding industry professionals who don't live local to you. It can expand your world by so much to be able to connect with planners and venues and photographers all over the world and show what you create and have an opportunity to work with those vendors as well. In addition to this, social media gives you a platform to build relationships with people and to create more touch points that draw people into your world and introduce them not only to your work and your offers, but also to you as a person. I can't tell you how many people I have met through social media who I connect with in our love for dogs and animals. And that has not only helped me feel less lonely as an entrepreneur, but it also has helped me actually grow my business, because a lot of people in my client list and in my courses are also dog lovers. And part of the reason why they chose to work with me is because we shared that in common. So I love using social media as an opportunity to really just show who you are and be your real self and use it as a way to connect with other people in an authentic way. So on social media, we are always talking about building the like, know, trust factor, okay? This is so crucial. I know many of you are stationers who are hoping to grow into the luxury market, or you're right there on the brink of luxury market and you're hoping to get those higher ticket clients. And it is just crucial that you build a foundation of trust before anyone is going to feel ready to invest thousands of dollars working with you. In addition to this element of trust, we are talking about the wedding industry. And in the wedding industry, most people are looking to hire a person, not a company. And so when someone is building their wedding vendor team, they are connecting with people. These are real people who are going to be taking care of all different components of their wedding. And they want to make sure that they know that person, that they like that person, and that they trust them. And so social media gives you a platform to do that, to show who you are, to build the like, know, and most importantly, the trust factor with them. However, if you go into this social media world without a plan, you are probably going to find yourself just staring at your screen every single day thinking, what should I even post? What should I even say in my caption? And so that is why creating a content plan is so important, and it will relieve so much of the stress from this process. So in this lesson, we are going to break down 5 tools that will actually help you establish a content plan and a workflow for creating for social media that works for you and that feels less overwhelming. The very first thing is going to be a content calendar. So you have to create something that gives you a snapshot view of your plan for the month. If you are in the Social Stationer Challenge, then you have a content calendar that we have created for you that is geared specifically towards stationers. And I just want to point out, no one is going to pay attention to whether you posted a similar piece of content a month ago. So you could honestly use this same content calendar every single month. It is going to be so helpful for you. But either way, you want to use a content calendar and modify it to your needs. You can go through and adjust some of the prompts and some of the types of content based on wanting to make it catered to you, your personality, your audience, and your ideal client. The next tool that we like to use is Canva. So as designers, we spend most of our design time in Adobe platforms or just more robust design platforms. However, the truth of the matter here is that we don't need to overcomplicate this. Canva is a wonderful tool for creating social media content. You can create reels, you can create graphics, you can create Instagram story posts, you can create so many different types of content in Canva, and it just has a whole library of little elements and design graphics that can really make it easy for you to pull together a piece of content to share. The next thing that I highly recommend that you use when you are creating for social media is ChatGPT. So I know we're all a little bit afraid of AI right now. It feels a little scary. It's, oh my gosh, it's going to take over the world. However, the truth is, in the business world, in our industry, it is here for us. It is here for us to use it as a tool. And if we are not using it, other people are, and they're going to get ahead. And so it is crucial that we are actually using this AI technology in support of our business. I love using ChatGPT mainly as an ideation tool. It is a great way to just get your juices flowing. For when you're staring at the screen and you just feel like you have this writer's block, you don't know what to create, you don't know what to say in your caption, ChatGPT can just get your ideas flowing. It can generate some content ideas for you. It can generate some caption starters for you. And so next week in our lesson on caption writing, we are going to actually go behind the scenes in ChatGPT. I will give you some prompts and show you how I teach ChatGPT about my business so that it can help create content that is relevant. So come back next week to learn all about using ChatGPT to help you in your social media creation. Next up, I highly recommend using a timer. This is so simple, but sometimes we just get distracted so easily, especially when we are creating content for social media, because we end up on social media and then we start scrolling, or then we just start seeing notifications, seeing DMs, and we just get distracted. And it can take so much longer than it needs to. So there are 2 things that I want to suggest here to help you combat this. The first one is a timer. Tell yourself how much time you have to create this post or to plan your content for a week, and set a timer so that you stick to it, you avoid distractions. The next recommendation I have for this is that you actually plan your content on your computer. Do not plan or even create your content on your phone. Use Canva to build reels, use a spreadsheet to write your captions. Whatever you do, plan as much as you can on your computer, and then only go to your phone when it's time to post. Okay, this will help you to avoid the distractions, and it is just so much faster to type a caption, and you feel a little bit more like you're in work mode when you're on your computer. So I think not only will you think more clearly and create better content, but you will also do it a lot more efficiently. And then the very last thing, I know this isn't really an actual tool, but the very last thing that I wanted to share with you today is you need to have courage. Okay. A lot of times we feel this tendency to want to wait until we feel confident before we do something. But in this instance, what you really need is courage. You need to feel just courageous in showing up and doing something uncomfortable and realizing that the confidence will come the more you do it. It is okay if your first reel is not very great. It is okay if the first time you go on your stories to talk about your business or to talk about yourself, you feel a little uncomfortable and you think it's awkward. It's okay. But you won't get confident unless you are courageous enough to start. And so I just want to challenge you to find that courage to go ahead and put the first thing out there and to just step into this world of social media, knowing that it is going to have a direct correlation on the success of your business and it is worth it. Okay. So to tie things up for today, I just want to remind you to join our Social Stationer Challenge because this is really going to be such a foundation of support for you on this journey. You are going to get so many tools that are going to help you in your social media content planning, and then also a community of other stationers who are working on showing up on social as well. And we are just going to be there to encourage you, to support you through this process. So jump down into the description where you can join the Social Stationer Challenge. And I hope that you will also subscribe to my channel and come back next week to learn more about caption writing.